Right, I'm flying by the seat of my pants now because I'm not 100% sure.
I can kind of remember.
I can kind of remember. It's this general direction.
You go left up here, don't you, and then back on the main road.
Well, you can go left. That's the way that the route took us last time. But if you just stay and keep going all the way to the end of this road and turn right, it's right there.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's going to be another nice day.
Yeah, the weather's great.
Here in Christchurch.
Honestly, we're having a great time, folks. We are loving being out together, but it's been a bit of a continual kick in the balls so far.
I just think it's a coincidence that we've had to we got a speeding ticket for $300.
Yeah.
B, we need a new tyre.
And we need a service.
Oh, and we need a service.
Yeah.
So,
could have bloody... I'm not even kidding. We could have flown to Europe for the same amount of money that it's these 2 days of...
We've gone to Blim in Australia for a week.
Yeah. We could have gone Bondi Beach.
Oh well, it is what it is. We just have to...
Let's suck it up, yeah. You're right, babe, you're right. You just got to tough it out and stop bitching about it. That's a cool helmet.
It is about it.
Pretty keen to go and watch Star Wars tonight.
Tonight or today?
Well, actually, we could do it today. Yeah.
I think we should watch Star Wars today.
Okay. We'll find out what the times, etc. are.
Mind you, it might be red because it's school holidays and be 5 million kids.
But Christchurch, I mean, this is the city of Christchurch. It's empty.
I think everybody's gone away on holiday, haven't they?
There's quite a few crazies walking around on the side of the road, have you noticed?
Oh, I have noticed. Is there a loony bit around here?
There must be. Not to be disrespectful, because obviously we care about all people. Yeah, all people. We don't pick on anybody, but there seems to be a lot of them around.
There's definitely a few interesting characters walking around.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, babe. Well done. Now, I might have gone wrong. I think we're in the university.
Oh, that's the University of Canterbury.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I've got a feeling I should have turned right back there.
Oh, yeah. There we go, University of Canterbury.
Christchurch is... I'm sure there's some rougher areas, but actually this area of Christchurch, look at that tree, it's beautiful, is really, really nice.
Yeah, like Elam.
Elam, yeah.
Elam. It's a really nice area. There's some beautiful houses. We went for a walk around last night.
Yeah, it's pretty flash.
It's really nice. I mean, it's like with all places, going to have your nice areas. And
Riccarton Road, I'm pretty sure this is the road that takes you to the roundabout. Let's do it, shall we? Let's go.
Oh, this is a big hopeful lot.
Yeah.
So we're going to the bike shop to put the bike in for a service, and then they're giving us lending us a bike for the day.
Yeah, we've no idea what we're getting.
We don't know what we're getting, so we're a bit apprehensive, but it'll have,
Well, I'm more apprehensive. I mean, we've been bitching and moaning really about spending the money. It is what it is. We have to spend the money. But the reason that we're bitching and moaning, quite simply, is because in this country, nothing is cheap. So I think we'll tell you how much the price of the service is going to cost, and I think you all need to be sitting down, to be honest, because nothing in this country is cheap, unfortunately. There's no bargains to be had.
Especially with vehicles of any description.
Oh shit! I've got to go left.
Concentrate, baby.
Pretty sure I was supposed to go left there, eh? I recognise that junction.
Oh.
Might be really lost now.
We're going to heading to Timaru now. You go left here.
No, I think it's straight on. Oh look, there's a GSXR. Let's follow him. Yeah, I guess the reason that nothing's cheap in this country is because if you get a map out and you actually look at where we are, we're thousands of kilometres from the nearest country, which is Australia, and then Australia is thousands of kilometres again from the next civilised country. So Southern Hemisphere, we really don't have many neighbours, do we, babe?
Well, we're right at the bottom of the world,
Yeah.
you know, which in some ways is really nice.
Yeah.
To be that isolated.
It is an expensive place to live, there's just no question.
To get anything here is expensive,
Yeah.
because it's miles away from lots of other countries.
We'll see how we go, but I've got a horrible feeling this is going to be expensive.
Well, Doug, our mate who we met yesterday, we actually met him here, he has exactly the same bike, and he said it cost him $400.
Right.
Put your stand down,
Okay, babe.
babe.
Yep. There he is. Good, mate. How you going?
I was going to say, are we getting that?
Oh, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
It would be.
We might be. That's a 1200. I don't think we'll be getting that one. I thought we were getting this one here. Look, this little red one.
I thought you meant the thing.
In the pink scooter.
I was like, I think I might walk.
Even the pink scooter's better than walking. No, I don't need to take it. I should be all right. So we're leaving the baby behind, the expensive frickin' baby.
Excuse Tom's French.
Yeah. Beef it up. And we've been given an F700 GS.
This is our loaner bike for the day.
Yeah.
Quite cool, actually.
It's different. It is quite cool. You're right, yeah. Let's do it.
Right.
Right, give me a second just to...
Do you want to drive to the end of the driveway and then I'll get on?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You what? Yeah, I know. This is going to be fun. I just said just drive up there and, I don't know, and then I'll get on. All right, so yeah.
Oh, it's crackling.
Toot.
Right, jump on.
All aboard. Oh,
The night train. All aboard. Do you remember that song, that house song? All aboard the night train.
No, I don't. I don't know that song.
Right. This bike's like a scooter.
Oh my goodness, we're on bike.
We're off. Woohoo! Awesome.
You got that bit of paper, eh?
I got the piece of paper, yeah. It's interesting. Let's go. We're going to the... Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
It's got quite a bit of pull.
The seat's comfy as.
Well, I'm not used to the way it leans is a bit odd. Right, should we go and get something to eat, or do you want to go to the supermarket? You decide.
Well, I haven't got a bag to put all the shopping in, so...
Okay, well, I think we're going the wrong way then. We need to go back towards the mall out that way and go find
There's
a...
a cafe just there, the Whinging Pom Cafe, it was called.
No.
Just back there.
Right, let's do it.
You want to turn?
Yeah, I'm going to turn. I'm going to pull in and turn around. The Whinging Pom Cafe, really?
Yeah, and it was open. We've got to go there.
That's good, because I've been doing some whinging. For those of you that don't know, Kiwis and Australians call British people Poms. And there's a bit of a debate as to why, but...
Prisoners of Mother England.
Yeah, the general consensus is it's prisoners of Mother England.
Keep going.
Pom.
Cafe?
The Whinging Pom Cafe.
Love it.
Where is it? Oh, it's there. This looks great. Well spotted, babe.
Thank you. I just thought, gosh, that is just So, let's just go there.
Look, it's full of grumpy poms.
Oh, God. Bloody hell.
It's pretty cool because
It is.
it's got a bigger front wheel.
That's what
It's
it
got a
is.
19-inch front wheel, so it feels very strange to me.
It
I've
does.
never ridden a bike with a 19-inch front wheel.
How funny.
Well, you're really crackling. That's usually static. You're thinking really hard, aren't you, babe?
Oh,
You're making it crackle.
I was just having a moment there. I was like looking into space and like...
Right, let's see what this place is like, shall we?
I just want to get this on camera.
Yeah. Hey? Let's have a look. That's it.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out and make sure you're on it.
Don't forget.
Yeah. Do your salute. See you, mate.
Top bloke. This is his cafe, the
Yeah.
Whinging Pom Cafe.
Look.
Okay. So come and eat here. It was really good feed.
Well, I've never paid.
Oh, God.
I've never ever paid less than
Tom,
18. What?
you know how it's saying, note to self, put bag on
Oh,
before
you're
helmet?
such a retard.
Can you help me?
You've got a big head.
I got,
Don't lose that. Put it on your front like that.
gosh, I tell myself, don't forget to do this, and then I forget to do it. Just had breakfast and a coffee. That's not good, is it? Anyway, yeah, come and eat here, because it was really good value. Tom
Well,
had-
just to clarify something,
What?
jump on. The whinging pom. So explain what that's all about, first of all.
Okay, so basically, a pom,
You'll like this, folks.
Kiwis call a prisoners of Mother England.
Or property of Her Majesty.
Okay, well, you could take it. which
It's
is
either
what I want.
either. I've always thought it was property of Her Majesty, but I think traditionally, back in the day, it was the original prisoners sent over that came over with the English accent were called Poms because they were prisoners of Mother England.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they were convicts and they sent them to Van Diemen's Land,
Yeah.
which I think is actually
Anyway,
Tasmania.
we get that. Explain the whinging bit.
Well, because Poms whinge in this country. They whinge about everything because basically it's not good enough for them in their English ways. And yes, New Zealand is a little bit annoying in the respect that it's a little country and, you know, there's a lot to whinge about. For people
Well,
that
right, so let me clarify.
for people that come from England that are used to, like, for example, amazing roads, an amazing road system, and they come here and there's one state highway from the top of the North Island down to the bottom of the South Island. It's just an example. There's
Well,
many others.
so just to clarify, New Zealanders are quite a tough breed. You've got Sir Edmund Hillary, you know, first man up Mount Everest. You've got lots of pioneers and explorers, and that's very much explains the New Zealand psyche.
Yeah.
So when English people come over and start complaining about their road systems, they just tell us to shut up, basically, like, shut up, you whinging pom. So that's
Okay.
where it comes from.
Yeah, I mean, it's lots
They've
and
got-
lots of things, lots of little things.
It's
as well,
lots
I
of
think.
little things. There is lots of things to moan about here, but because the country is so amazing, they're like, stop your moaning, you stupid Englishman. So they call us whinging poms.
Just be
They're like,
happy
you
that
know,
you,
be
that
happy you're here, otherwise piss off back to the crap England.
That's right.
So that's why they call us whinging poms. Anyway, what's interesting is we were just having a massive whinge.
You were.
This is the irony of it, Kim.
Yeah.
Is we're having a massive whinge about New Zealand. We find an English cafe called The Whinging Pom that sells the best and the cheapest eggs Benny I've had in years. So go figure that out.
It was really funny because we left the bike shop and Tom was in full whinge mode.
I was in full whinge mode.
And literally we were both starving.
And
And I said, oh my gosh, and I just caught caught the sign.
I'm not exaggerating. I'm not just saying this either. I haven't paid $13 for Eggs Benny
14.
well, it's $13.90 something it was.
Right.
I haven't paid that much for over 15 years.
It was like half the price of what
It's
you would
half the
normally
price,
pay.
yeah. So it is possible to provide things in this country for a fair price.
You're right.
Maybe us whinging Poms should just call you greedy Kiwis.
Hey. Mind you, he is in Christchurch, and it's a lot easier to get food stuff like that. Much
Obviously
cheaper.
comparing it with Wanaka, but I mean, that's a fantastic value meal.
It was really, really nice. Good coffee
Yeah,
too, actually.
and he was hilarious. He was telling us how he got drunk on Christmas Eve and
Fell over.
and then I think an ambulance happened to drive by and they tried to put him in the ambulance and he did a runner.
He gave the ambulance officer a kiss and ran off.
What a geezer.
It was so funny. So check it out. Check out that cafe. the Winter
Yeah.
Pond.
That's
It's
good.
really
There's
good
nothing wrong with
value.
a bit of shameless promotion. We didn't even know that place existed. So
And
there you go.
It was just timing when Tom's in full winch mode. And then I went, oh my gosh,
Hold
there's
on.
a cafe called the Winching Tom.
Full
And
winch
Tom-
mode is not a thing. Don't
And-
make full winch mode a thing. Thank you.
And Tom just did a quick U-turn and flattered back. And it was like, lo and behold, this bike feels teeny weeny. It feels like a little scooter.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it.
It's
This is
quite cool, actually.
it is really cool.
I mean, it's really comfy on the back here. Oh,
Learn to drive it. Yeah.
It's a really comfy seat. It's quite nice position.
The last thing we want to do is crash this bike because it will cost me $2,000.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Look, Tom's already adjusting everything.
Well, I've got to be able to clearly see what's behind me, obviously.
I'm behind
To
you,
be,
hello.
yeah. That's why I'm trying to angle the mirrors to get round you.
Oh. I have had just breakfast.
Yeah. No, that was great. That was. I feel much better. I'm in a far better mood.
Yeah, you were hungry.
I was hangry.
You were hangry.
Yeah. Anyway, we're driving into the centre of Christchurch to go and have a look at. We'll try and find. I'm not sure whether this is going to work out or not, but we're going to try and find the cathedral, which was very, very badly damaged.
Completely busted.
Yeah, 7 years ago when they had the huge earthquake. They actually had two earthquakes. A year later they had another massive one, didn't they?
Yeah, I can't believe that was 7 years ago.
It is, yeah. It was 7 years ago, just the other month.
So a lot of people from that Christchurch earthquake, because it was just quite a massive deal. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people without homes. It's terrible damage.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people died. It was.
A lot of people died.
It was a horrific
horrible.
incident in New Zealand
buildings-
history. Yeah.
Buildings collapsing. with
City centre. I'm
thousands
just
of
going to
people.
follow signs for city centre. Yeah, there's huge areas of Christchurch, huge estates of houses and houses and houses that are now fields.
Rubble.
Well, they're not. They're gone. They're just gone.
Well, they had to mow them, didn't they?
Yeah. I hope this is the right way.
I don't know where you're going.
Well, I'm following signs for the
Follow the
city
copper.
centre.
Go and tap the police car on the rear bumper and ask them where to go.
Yeah. So, oh, you want to see the... So,
Oh, we're lost, Mr. Policeman.
the long and the short of it is that there are still a huge amount of, even 7 years later, areas like this that would have had a building on them, that the building's gone.
They had to mow a lot of the places.
Yeah, they've had to mow a lot of buildings, but there are still a lot of buildings that are in disrepair and have just been blocked off.
Yeah, so like we're going to just...
Go and have a look. We're going to have a look on our little bike.
we're going to go
Yeah.
out of interest sake, just have a look. It's not very nice, but it's quite interesting, I suppose. They call them the red zones, don't
Yeah,
they? The red zones.
let's just have a pull over here a minute.
Are you going to try and find out where we're going?
Yeah, let's just see where we are. I like this bike.
That's cool, isn't it?
I can stand up.
Ah, that must be nice.
It is really nice.
Maybe you should get one of these, babe.
Well, I think we did overspend on that bike, to be honest. It was not to be...
Well, it is an amazing bike.
It is amazing. I mean, that's what you're getting.
Probably couldn't
Okay,
afford it.
so... This, can you see the road? Look at the road.
Oh yeah, this is
It's like,
that's right. That's
yeah.
a big earthquake.
Yeah, so this is the part, obviously an earthquake damaged road. Look at it. It's all different levels.
Big crack right down it.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, down two sides of it. I know where we are.
This is the park. So the park on the left.
I'm trying to get my bearings here.
Well, I don't know Christchurch at all.
It's not a very big city, so it's not. You can't really.
No, it isn't a big city, is it? You can see there's nobody here. Look, this is all... Just even 7 years later, look, there's still lots of construction going on. A lot of these parks were full of tents because people didn't have homes, did they, when it happened?
Yeah, that's right.
And everybody was coming and tenting here.
Yeah.
And the council was bringing them water and putting on food, and it was horrendous. It was a really big deal.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
And like some people at my work, this young guy, he said that he was standing in the street. He'd just walked out of a shop when it happened, and he turned around and this whole building collapsed in front of his eyes with people in it.
Crap.
Right,
Yeah.
standing right underneath the veranda, and he said it was just the most horrendous thing to witness.
I bet it was, yeah.
He said it was so scary and just so horrible. And he said, I'll never ever forget that. It's really scarred me.
I bet it has, yeah.
This is pretty. Look, the Avon River there. That's the Avon River. It sounds so different, this bike, doesn't it? It's like...
Yeah. I think, what engine is it? It's I can't tell, to be honest. It could even be...
Green light.
I think it's a one-pistoner.
What is it, a 750, eh?
750 one-piston. It doesn't feel like a V-twin, to be honest. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's a single-piston bike, but I might be wrong. I haven't really given it much of a look. But this is the city centre, and this was absolutely destroyed.
Okay, so straight ahead you can see some rebuild going on.
Yeah, look, rebuild. This is the first time we've been into the city centre of Christchurch. It's actually the first time. Oh, look at this. It's...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have to watch where I'm going. The brakes on this thing aren't very good, I must admit.
A bit squishy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's...
So there, look, if you look over there, look, there's...
Do you think that's a CCTV, TV, or whatever it was?
So there was... one of the buildings was the CCTV building, which was kind of like an 80s, almost like a prefab building. Like a lightweight, like one of these actually, a sort of glass-fronted 80s building, and
obviously not built very well.
Obviously not designed or built very well, because the whole thing pancaked down flat and killed just about everybody in it.
Well, it did.
Oh
no, they got a couple of people out, but one girl lost it. They had to
well, they got, of course, they got many people out, but I mean, it killed a lot of people, sadly. Yeah. Like not in a nice way either. I mean, it was just horrendous. There's people being dragged out with arms and legs missing.
Yeah,
it was awful.
It was a massive blow for New Zealand, actually. It was
yeah.
Awful.
We only saw it really from the TV, but it was still, the whole country was in shock, weren't they? Keep your eyes peeled for we want to find the cathedral, because that gives that's really the only building that's been untouched since the day it happened.
They were going to rebuild it, but I think they're having second thoughts.
Well, they're going through massive litigation issues at the moment, but the Church of England wants to do something, the council wants to do something else. Yeah, actually didn't realise it was this bad still.
Unfortunately,
look at this.
In New Zealand, you don't have the infrastructure that you do in most other countries to like get
things rebuilt. Yeah, yeah.
it takes a lot longer. Oh, over there.
I'm guessing we have to go left, to be honest.
I think so too. I'm getting a feel that it's that way.
There's nobody here. Where's the rest? This is the city centre. There's nobody here.
We're not in the city centre yet. This is the outskirts.
No, this is the... Look, oh, look at that building there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, all
So-
these places here would have been buildings.
Yeah. Now it's just car parks. So what they've done is they're trying desperately to rebuild it, aren't they? But
Yeah.
there's just not enough people to do the building. And no money, of course. Takes
Sure.
money. I'll have to look where we are. I'm pretty sure that we've got to go back on ourselves. I think we've passed the...
Oh, look, there's tram. So tram lines are heading.
Yeah, this is the new bit. This is...
I have a feeling it's kind of left again-ish, maybe.
Just keep your eyes peeled. There'll be a sign. There'll be a sign.
Oh, look, there's a circus over there.
This bike's really easy to ride, I must admit.
Oh, look at all the, over there, big rebuild going on.
Yeah. Look at these buildings here, look. Let's go left.
Gosh.
Can we go left?
Yeah, let's go left.
It's not on one
Okay,
way.
this is looking like we're getting to the heart of it.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my gosh. Oh dear.
Crikey. Let's pull over and have a look where we are. Well, I'm just absolutely shocked how there's no traffic. Yeah, that building's completely derelict.
Well, there would have been another building there, but it's now a car park.
It makes a big difference being able to touch the ground with both feet flat on it.
I reckon you should get one of these. It's really cool.
You reckon sell the bike and...
Make a shitload of money.
Well,
Yeah.
won't make any money. It means
No,
we'll
we'll get-
just be able to pay off the debt. Oh, there it is there. There's the cathedral.
Ah, boom. Boom, shaka,
It
boom.
won't let us turn right. There's a very good chance that we actually can't
Get there.
drive past it.
We might have to walk.
Oh no,
back.
that car's just come out there. Let's try and do a little bit of a loop and we'll
Yeah, no right turn up there, but round the
No.
back maybe.
round the block.
Yes, I don't know what was right there, but it's obviously quite a big building. I don't know.
Am I on the wrong side of the road or is this all one way? I can't tell.
I would just keep
No
left.
entry. Yeah, I'm going to keep left.
Oh gosh, look at that.
What we want to do now is we want to park right there.
Oh my gosh, you just did that. It was really such a little bike. Oh, she's baking.
Right, jump off. Let's go and have a wander down here. What's that?
Where are you from?
At Wanaka, but I'm actually English. Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada or Canadian?
Where are you driving from?
Well, today we're just driving around. We come to have a look at the town centre.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But we're from a place called Wanaka,
Oh, Wanaka.
which is down near Queenstown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Far away. Oh, yeah, we were in Wanaka.
Can you
Oh, I've got to
turn-
turn you down a bit because I haven't got my earplugs in.
Can you turn my camera back on? So I just turned. I got some of that conversation, but
Oh, you did?
yeah.
Okay, let's go. We've got to find somewhere to park the bike, and we just got collared by two Canadians who were lovely.
Absolutely loving New Zealand. They think
Yeah.
it's amazing. She said, "Oh my God, the scenery here is unbelievable."
Right, jump on.
Hang on, babe. I'm just putting my glove on.
We're in a spot that we can't just dump the bike, so we're going to try and find a spot that we can just park better. Right, ready?
Ready, Teddy?
There's a van behind me. We're going that way. It sounds like a scooter, this thing, doesn't it? Oh, you can't turn right. Here's a car park right there, look. Let's just dump it in there.
Right.
And then go for a little walk.
It's a pay and display, babe. It's the same scenario.
I know it's a pay and display, but because it's a motorbike, we can hide it somewhere, probably.
Oh.
Where is everybody?
On holiday.
Canadians are just so nice, aren't they? Who's like,
They're lovely.
oh, I've got a Harley, hey.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
She was telling me how they've done up through Alaska and the whole of Canada, and she said,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Yeah, they're both saying, oh, you must go for a motorbike ride there. It's fantastic. We're like, oh, yes, it's on the cards, but it's a long way away.
Well, this is far more pleasurable driving around the centre of Christchurch than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be an absolute nightmare, congestion, etc. But this is great.
It is. It's really nice.
Yeah. So we got a little bit sidetracked there because the battery died on us on the camera. So we pulled in and went to the movies and watched Star Wars.
Right.
We're like, stuff trying to get to the church cathedral thing. We'll do it later. So we
We
are.
want to film it, and then
Yeah.
we had no camera battery left, unfortunately. So we're going to go back and do it.
Yeah, we got to pick up our bike first. So yeah, we just thought we'd quickly give our surmise on the F700 GS by BMW. Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. That's it.
We like it, don't we, babe?
Yeah.
We like it.
Cool.
It's cool. Yeah. It's surprisingly good. It's got pretty awful suspension, but it's obviously designed as a sort of a bit more of an all-rounder. So, you know, you could probably take this off-road fairly easily. It's got quite squishy suspension. I'm used to very hard.
Yeah, it's not so good at cornering.
It's
is it?
not a road cornerer like the XR. The XR is just a weapon on the tarmac. But this is a nice bike.
It's great. It's a great little bike for just flatting around it.
Yeah,
It's really,
yeah.
we really like it.
I don't know what it would be like at like 100-kilometre road speeds, but around town it's freaking awesome. And it's
yeah.
really easy to park. Both my feet touch the floor, which is a novelty. In fact, Kim's feet just about touch the floor sitting on the back.
I literally just put my leg over it and I'm on it. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Climb aboard the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've gone the right way again. Oh no, we stay on Elam Road.
That's it.
That's a good bike. It's really comfortable.
The seat's really comfortable. Pillion seat's really nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
And we've just been flashing around on it all day. We
I
really
think
like it.
I think they are quite expensive though.
Are
That's yeah, I think they are.
So it's a
And-
GS that can go off-roaders, can't it?
Oh yeah, it's definitely an off-roader as well. I'm not too sure how long it would last off-road, but I mean BMW make good bikes, don't they? So it's a good bike. There's no question.
Yeah, so it's been quite nice because we went into town and we were flashing around and it was like not many people there and not much traffic at all.
Yeah, and we.
And Tom can put his feet flat on the ground. too,
Yeah.
which
It's
is really nice.
it was definitely a lot less stressful driving around town with this
That's right.
than with the with our bike, which is big and quite a bit heavier and
High.
very high. Yeah. So yeah, like it. We're going to try, just for your viewing pleasure, to get the cathedral because it gives you a really good understanding of what happened during the earthquake. But bear with us because we spend about 45 minutes trying to find, because
Trying to get to it.
you just got to appreciate we don't know Christchurch at all. Like we really don't know it at all. It's a completely new city to us, so we had to kind of drive round, and obviously you can't just drive up to the front of the cathedral and park in front of it. It's about what looks like about half a kilometre is as close as you can get via the road, via the motorbike. So
a lot of it's closed off, and they've got fences up and
Yeah,
cones
yeah, yeah,
everywhere
yeah.
and stuff like that. So
But we'll give it another go. I'm going to Google and see if there is a motorbike park somewhere in the town centre that we can leave the bike safe. I'm sure there will be. In a modern city, there'll be an area where you can park your motorbike.
let's hope so.
Let's hope so, yeah.
I really enjoyed that Star Wars movie. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Not quite
yeah.
what I was expecting, but it was
Don't
still
give
very
away
good.
too many spoilers, because obviously there's people watching this that haven't watched Star Wars.
Don't be negative.
It's a really, really good movie, and it is probably the best Star Wars movie, dare I say it. Although Return of the
I think the
Jedi,
one before it was
Empire Strikes Back, and Return of... No, you see, well, that's... So, you've got the Star Wars movies, and then you've got Rogue One, which is kind of a separate... Come on, what are you doing? Rogue One runs alongside the Star Wars movies. So it's like a side story.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. Okay, but
So
I
it's
think
not really part of it. So Rogue One is by far a million miles the best one.
it was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Loved
In
it.
in our opinion, the other Star Wars movies always are a little bit like a, you know, just didn't quite do it. I might be wrong. That's how I feel.
But I think if you're a Star Wars fan, you won't be let down.
Yeah, Star Trek, however, that Star Trek movie that J.J. Abrams made, I think it was J.J. Abrams, the first one of the new ones,
Awesome.
that was freaking awesome, wasn't it?
The new Star Trek movies
Absolutely
are awesome.
brilliant. Yeah,
All of them are pretty
they
awesome.
absolutely grab you by the balls and they hold you there until the movie ends.
Yeah.
Whereas the Star Wars movie,
Oh my.
not 100% sure where we are.
Oh, wow. What the hell was that about?
No idea. I don't really want to pull into this traffic, to be honest.
Is there a safer way?
I've gone wrong somewhere. I think it's down here, back at the main road. I think I was supposed to have turned down that way. Bloody Christchurch. Like we were saying, we don't know where we are or where we're going. I got the invoice for everything before you go and pick the bike up. They've already emailed it to me. I think they do that on purpose just to soften the blow.
So you
Yeah.
don't have a heart attack.
So you don't have a heart attack and go absolutely mental in front of everybody when you go to pick the bike up.
I did feel like throwing up, to be honest.
It's bad, like it's bad. It's give or take just shy of $800. But that includes a $200 tyre. But still a lot of money.
But on the bright side, I got a new pair of shoes.
Well, I had to buy Kim a new pair of shoes because we just
Make me
spent $800 on the frickin' motorbike.
That's right.
It is. Why does life suck so much?
Yeah. And then and you know what? If you
Oh, but
Guys,
babe,
if you-
I
if-
don't know where we are.
if you're ever in that situation, just buy your wife a pair of shoes. Your wife or your girlfriend a pair of shoes.
Yeah, there's a lesson there.
Okay, there's the countdown.
I know where we are. I know where we are. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Straight ahead.
Yep,
You're in the right lane for a
yep.
change, babe.
So yes, expensive. I will say at this particular motorbike shop, they do a very good job. They're very professional.
Oh, these guys, they are. They're very
They're
thorough.
excellent, yeah.
And they're
And-
very really good people to deal with as well.
Yeah, they are very good to deal with. I think if we owned a Suzuki, it wouldn't have been such an expensive service. I'm pretty sure it's so expensive because BMW make them go through the BMW checklist.
Yeah.
And it
Of course they
takes
do.
ages, and you have to log all that information into the BMW computer and send it off, and it's a real full-on
It's a
rigmarole.
rigmarole.
Yeah. But if we've got a fully working, exceptionally well looked after bike at the end of the day, I'm not too unhappy.
Well, we want a safe bike on the road.
Yeah, oh,
especially-
watch out. God blimey, that guy up there, the third car along, he'd got no brake lights.
Nice one.
So they stopped, and then these two stopped, and these two have got brake lights. Typical Honda Odyssey. Say no more. Kiwis will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, here we
Oh, there's
go.
the Windjung Palm.
Hey, there he was still there. he
He was
waved.
like-
He waved at us.
Eh?
He waved at us. Did you see him?
I
Yeah.
waved at him.
See, we've only been here a day. We're already locals.
Making friends.
Well, I actually wouldn't be too fussed if we went back there for breakfast tomorrow. It's not that expensive. It was $35 for 2 coffees and 2 breakfasts, which is, in this day and age, absolutely nuts. Welcome Cafe back home in Melbourne. That's like
What was it?
a different.
£2.75p.
That's a different planet. yeah.
£2.75p, wasn't it?
£2.75p.
Yeah, wasn't it? Or,
They just call it £2.75, babe. Not
Oh.
you don't need to add the p.
oh, well, I like saying the P, but it's pretty cool. And,
Oh no, they've put all the bikes away. I wonder if they've packed up to go home.
oh my gosh, it's Friday night, babe. They want to have their drink.
Oh crikey.
Oh my gosh, they're waiting for us.
Oh no.
Just say, look, we're so sorry we were held up.
I had no idea. Yeah, look at the new front tyre, babe. See how deep them treads are compared to what it was?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Bloody hell.
Got your camera on.
Yep, it's been on the whole time.
They are so professional here. It
Oh,
is a
it's so nice.
breath of fresh air, isn't
You've
it?
got lights on. You want lights on?
Yeah, I'm about to switch the bike on. So got a brand new
Hard left.
brand new dashboard, which is cool.
It feels different after the GS 700.
Yeah. The difference is this is actually a little bit harder to control at slower speeds, that's for sure.
Straight ahead, baby.
Yeah. So yes, it did sting, but
It needed to be done.
it
with a
had
new
to be
tyre.
done, and he was really cool about it. He said, look, it is what it is.
Yeah,
That's how much. He said the oil and the filter alone is like $100. Just the oil and the filter, because it's just so expensive to buy the parts.
Well, we've got a new front
So if you
tyre.
add it all up, actually, it's not that bad. It is, pretty
Well,
good.
He was saying that some of the Japanese bikes are $1,000 for the service, and wow, that feels so firm. Did you set the suspension, babe?
Yeah. It's set to what we normally have it at.
Oh, you gave it time to do its thing.
They've even washed the bike, actually, which is amazing.
Yeah, they really know what they're doing there, so
Yeah.
that was really cool. So yeah, that's it. Got the bike all nice and sorted, and now we've got a safe bike for our journey, so I'm feeling quite happy about that, actually.
Yeah.
It's so different to that GS, isn't it? Like, I feel like I'm on a skyscraper here. Perched on top of a skyscraper. Just saying.
Let's see how good I am at getting my bearings now. I'm pretty confident we've got to go straight down this road, and the city centre's somewhere on our right. So yeah, it's exciting to get the bike back all done. I was in a bit of a not a good place about the whole situation, really, was I, to be honest?
No. Not at all. You take things like that really seriously. You're very...
I do, and
really take them to heart, don't you?
well, servicing the bike's one thing, but having good service is another. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, of course I know what you mean.
If I'm paying that much, I want to be wined and dined. And I've been to places before where they're like, oh yeah, your bike's ready, and then they don't talk to you, they don't tell you what they've done. But he was awesome. He took us through everything that had happened. He showed us what had done. He said,
explained why.
He explained why. He said that the BMW have given him the feedback that everything's A-OK. So he explained what was happening, which I'm down with that. To me, that's brilliant. City centre left.
Really good.
Yeah, pretty good. All up, pretty good. Still, you're going to be drinking water on New Year's Eve, though.
Well, I'm not.
You are, because we ain't got any money.
You can. Oh gosh, this feels really hard and stiff after the bounce.
Beg your pardon? That's how you like it, babe.
After the bouncy little stairs. Oh, this is...
We're back here.
Yeah, we're back here. You've got to go around the rock to the left again.
No, I'm going to pull right here.
Oh. We keep coming down that road again all the time.
See, I reckon we just park here somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're probably all right. You know?
Yeah. We're only going to be, what, 10, 15 minutes? Pay and display. $6 a day.
Well, that's $6
Look,
a day, or $2.
There's nobody here, babe. Stuff it, let's just do it.
Right.
It's New Zealand, nobody's going to nick it. Although down there, on that street there, didn't look like there was any parking restrictions at all. Let's go, let's just do it. We'll be there and back before we know it.
Hard to get off on an angle like that.
Let's go, just go. Right.
You took the key out, didn't you?
Yep, we got the key.
Right. This is district court.
We're going to walk around town with our helmets on. Right, it's got to be, I'm going to call it. I'm going to say it's right through there. Yeah. People must think we look like
aliens.
Right, let's do it. Don't know about you, but I am starving.
Yeah, I knew that was what the next sentence was going to be.
Yeah. I'm just going to get the old phone out.
Here it is.
Oh, good, because I can't fucking find it on the phone.
What's that? I could be wrong.
It's just like a...
Can't get down there. Can't get down here. You've got to go round.
I don't... Oh, I'll have to take my helmet off, I think.
Oh, look, here's a map. Look at the map.
Where's the cathedral? It's a busy 2017 for the Central City Anchor Project. You are here, Victoria Square.
Right, so where is the...
Here you go.
That's really helpful.
That's a frickin' nightmare. Let me just walk to...
Over there?
No, it's deceptive. I can see the cathedral roof right through there. I can see it.
Can you?
Yep.
You're taller than me, I can't.
No, the...
Oh, right there. I see you.
Can you see it?
I see you. I see it.
I can see the roof. But the Google is telling us to go... Oh, yes, that's it right there. Yeah.
Oh, there.
Yep.
Okay. The Google.
Wait for me, babe. Right. We made it. This is the cathedral. Just show you behind us. Pretty crazy, eh? There's the old cathedral visitor centre over there on the left. Crazy. So all these buildings around here all fell down, didn't they? And they're doing their absolute best to try and get it working again. Trams are still going. Let's try not to get run over. Some BMXers. Let's have a look. Pretty cool place though, isn't it? A lot of these buildings, they're just empty.
Yeah, they are.
In fact, I don't really like standing underneath this one, to be honest. Oh well,
Right.
we managed to get a bit of it for you. It's very cordoned off, isn't it? Like you can't. They've made it sort of a tourist destination. What, Quake City Tours?
Yeah,
Quake City Tours, which is a bit sad, really.
I was like, oh, that was really
Yeah,
sad.
sad because it was just a beautiful. Quick, get over. It was a beautiful city centre. Quick, babe, quick. There you go.
Yeah, it was. I mean, the cathedral and the square in the centre there, I mean, it was really pretty. I mean, my childhood memories of it are really, that's really sad to see it like that. Sob.
Yeah. It is expensive owning a bike, but holy shit, that's a sexy bike, isn't it? It is just amazing. Alright, before the battery dies, and before we say goodbye, let's just see if we can just have a little cruise through the middle there and show you the trams and the such like. And then we'll be logging off, and tomorrow I'm actually quite out of breath. Tomorrow, we're off to do Akaroa tomorrow. So we're actually going to do a bit of sightseeing, a bit of countryside, some twisties, and get this front tyre worn in. Right, now, and there was, as I suspected, a bike park right outside the cathedral.
Where we needed to go.
Yeah. Oops. I'm just going to sneak down here on the left. So I'm not sure whether it's supposed to go down here, but all the blooming tourists were, so let's just do it. Site access. You can see this is 7 years after it happened. Look at it.
Yeah, I mean, and remember Japan, that massive tsunami they had?
Yeah, they fixed it all up in 2 years. Yeah,
They built it in 2 years.
18 months they had it all sorted. But that's to be expected.
There's lights here, babe. Be careful.
There is. I wonder if I can go right here. What do you reckon? Should I go?
Oh, just go. There's nobody around. Hard to see what's going on there.
Yeah. Look at these
No,
buildings here. I
obviously-
mean, this.
Look on the right, babe. The right. That was the huge couple
Yeah.
of huge buildings there.
That's just nothing there now. You're videoing, aren't you? You have a
I
look
am,
down there. Oh yeah, look, it's just rubble.
Yeah.
And there's the cathedral right there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, there you go, folks. Tomorrow we'll be off doing some twisties. So we'll get a bit of motorbiking in tomorrow.
Detour to the right.
Detour to the right, yeah.
Can't go that way.
See, if we'd known, we would have come this way to start with. Yeah. Cool graffiti, isn't it?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember coming down here the first time and seeing that graffiti. So,
Where,
And then-
today?
yep.
Oh,
today,
really?
And we went up here a little bit.
Oh, this is where we parked and talked to the Canadians, right there.
That's right.
So, we want to go down here and turn right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right, you know where we are now?
Oh yeah, I know where we are. We've been here like 5 times today. I don't quite know how we get home from here, but I'll follow my nose. Yeah, I like Christchurch. I've had a great day, haven't you? Just scooting around Christchurch. It's been really enjoyable.
Cool.
Yeah. They've done a fabulous job on the bike because it just feels awesomely smooth.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. See, all that worrying and all that moaning.
All that whinging.
All that whinging. Shut up, you. I just like things done properly, okay? Is that too much to ask? There'll be people from Christchurch watching this going, oh my gosh. Duncan will be watching this going, oh, you guys.
Right,
He said he watched one of... Duncan, for those of you, if there's any battery left, I'll just say, Duncan is a subscriber and is a Kiwi, and he sent a message saying, hey, next time you're in Christchurch, make sure you say hello. So we did. We said hello. He met us at the
bike shop.
At the bike shop, and you never know quite what to expect, do you, meeting people who watch your videos? But Kiwis being Kiwis, he turned out to be a thoroughly awesome, lovely bloke. We went out for a beer, and him and his wife, Raywin, took us out for the evening, and we had a really nice beer and pizza, and we had a great evening, didn't we?
Yeah, and we went back to their place for a yummy dessert. It was
Yeah,
great.
it was really special, actually. So thank you. If you're watching this, Duncan, I know Raywin won't be. She'll be doing something in the other room, so she might hear this, but she won't watch it. Fair enough. Yeah, no, that was thoroughly nice. Really enjoyed it. It's really special.
It was great. So thanks so much.
I have absolutely no idea where we are, and I'm not even kidding.
I think we go up here, and Elam Road is on the right.
Oh, this is the bumpy road. This is the earthquake road, look.
Yeah. Pretty sure Elam Road is on the right.
I think.
Up a bit.
Okay. I think you might be right. Grief, it's bumpy, isn't it?
Ooh, ooh.
A lot of these roads were unpassable, weren't they? My gut is, okay, so north-south is the Tom way of getting around. I've got a feeling that we're heading, the sun is directly in front of us, right?
Yeah.
And it's 5 o'clock at night, which means we're heading northwest, and we need to be going east.
We need to go a bit that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, here's the University of Canterbury. Okay.
Yeah.
We're definitely on the right track.
Yeah, because we just came down here earlier on.
But we were on the other side, weren't we?
I don't know, babe.
University.
We'll find it. Love these big conker trees everywhere.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Ah, there's the monkey bike. We was just saying to Kim last night, if that was parked any city, anywhere else, that would go in the back of somebody's car. Somebody would just drive up, chuck it in the back of the car and drive off.
That's all right.
But that's been there for the whole 2 days we've been here. Right, I think we're proper lost now. Oh, no.
No, we're not.
I'm a genius. I told you,
Well
use your
done.
tom-tom. Where are you going, mate? Indicate.
Nice indication.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you're still watching and you haven't fallen asleep, thanks for watching, guys. Another eventful day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
For our trip to Akaroa.
Woot woot.